Hey, what's going on? This is Neil of Car Light Cleaner, just keeping it real. Say, I had a job that I thought I was going to do, and it was a BMW 740i. Now, the situation with that was the headlights had clear coat on it. But what was even odd was that the clear coat was put over the headlight that was still oxidized. Now, I don't know why anybody would do that. uh, the client bought that car from the person who sold it to him. Uh, it just may have been a deal where he just thought that by putting a clear coat on it, it was just going to make the headlight looks better. I don't know why anybody would think that. But now I'm going to tell you about this situation. And this is something that you need to be aware of because right now, we got a bit of inflation going on. Gas is costing more money. A lot of things is costing more money. And what that's going to do is it's going to really prioritize what people will spend their money on. Okay. So you probably won't get a lot of clients calling you for just a normal headlight restoration job. Chances are you're going to get more of those who might call you for headlights that are really, really next to impossible to resolve. And they're doing it because they have to, right? But a lot of times you may have to make a call on those to just say, it looks like I'm not going to be able to do anything with your headlights because they're just too far gone. And so you're just going to have to replace those. And that really was the case with this BMW because the clear coat that was put on it was so thick. I tell you, it must have been about 1/8 of an inch thick. Uh, and when I put my hand on it, I mean, you can just feel the lumps. You can feel the lumps on the surface where, I mean, he really just put too much on there. And then the corner of the headlight where teardrops, you can really see where there's runs. So that kind of situation, you got to be careful about because if you try to remove that clear coat, you're really going to have to take the headlights off the car. Why do I say that? Because it's so thick, if you leave it on the car, the tendency will really be that when you're hitting most of the area of the headlight to remove the clear coat, you're just going to have those corners. It's just going to be like a rim, an edge around that headlight that you're just not going to be able to get to. And so it may not really be that neat looking in the end. It's going to be like a crater in the corner of the teardrop where the headlight kind of go down that corner. And you're not going to be able to get to that. And so in the end, you might get that a lot portion of it in the middle off, but you're probably going to see that crater. And the reason why that crater is going to be there is because the clear coat was just so thick. Now, when I service headlights for removing clear coat, I generally do it with the headlights on the car, okay? But it's when it's that thick and it has to be taken off the car in order to get all that clear coat off because it was so thick, I don't provide that service. So I really have to recommend that the client go to a shop that'll take that off and do it for them, completely. Because that clear coat is just so thick, no matter how much you move off on the general area, you're just going to have those areas on the headlight around the edge that you couldn't get to. That's going to be like a crater, and so it's just going to be tough to service those. So be aware of that not all clear coat headlights you can remove the clear coat from effectively if the headlights are still on the car. Now, my mobile service just won't allow me to spend time to take that off, and I really don't want to service headlights that's off the car. I like to do them while they're on the car, and it's more convenient. If it's not that thick, I can get it done in a reasonable amount of time, and I can move on to the next client.